Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Oh no, I got the sweater on. I like the sweater, so yeah, I'm gonna ride the hoodie for a minute. Appreciate it. Rightism, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab with my hoodie on. I like the sweater, so I'm rocking it again. All right, Rightism 25 rule live by storytelling, story with a message and story for life. These are life lessons. I'm giving them. You tune in and receiving them. I hope it's working out for you. That's the point. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better spiritually. Right thinking is a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to get all my right thinkers to do just that. Right thinkers' mission is to learn, acquire the knowledge, and do just that. Know thyself. Let's ask the question. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Teach them. That's what I do. I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is religious, dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most people are this time in the morning, but it's okay. I can awaken them with because on the spiritual alarm clock, I wake up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Truth is an important ingredient to living a fruitful and good life. Why? Because God is truth. Love, consciousness, all those good things, all the good qualities is of God. So truth is one of the major ones. So right thinkers, let's talk about. I took a phrase from my dude, as usual, George. We want the truth. We gotta have the truth. Our young need to be told the truth while they're young. Don't send them off with the wrong information young, expect them to learn it as they get older. Give them the truth early. That's my concept. So let's talk about it. Yeah, the phrase, give me the truth. Yes, all I want is the truth. I learn the truth, live the truth so that I can teach the truth. I don't teach opinions. I don't teach my feelings. I don't teach my belief. I teach what I know to be true, facts and proof that you can fact check and find out for yourself. I'm not here just giving a whole bunch of information that don't mean nothing. Well structured, well thought out, and given to you so hopefully you can understand it. That's my job as a teacher. If trust is not important to you, you're probably religious. Why? Because you down with belief. I'm down with trust. Belief don't supersede trust and truth. So if you have the truth, you don't need belief. Spirituality is based on truth, okay, not belief. Religion is based on belief. Spirituality is based on truth, facts that gives you the true knowledge of what yourself to what you can live by. Mayat sets the tone for how you can live a righteous lifestyle 10,000 years ago. So don't think just because Jesus coming on, all of a sudden it's supposed to change. Nope, ain't changed a bit. Still what it is. Okay. God is spirit again. So getting spiritual truth is learning about what? God, aka you and your higher self are one when you get the truth. When you obtain spiritual knowledge, you will know that. You won't have to believe nothing. Lies. Okay, here you go. The belief system lies just lead you on what? The endless path that truth frees you from when you learn and obtain knowledge of self. Those who in belief walk around trying to find their way. I'm just trying to open your eyes and show you the way. I ain't trying to do nothing but help you out. I didn't give you the belief. I'm giving you the truth. I'm not the one to lead you down that path. Let's go. Now, philosophy. Master of philosophy. I can talk. Sorry, but yeah. But what I'm saying, it ain't just talking. What you're saying should have merit, should make sense, should give somebody a better understanding, not just you saying a bunch of words that nobody understands because you're so intelligent, you use words that nobody really understands. It's like talking over their head. I'm coming down to the people and talking to them on their level. I don't condescendingly deal with nobody. All right, let me talk about this one now. Yeah, philosophers are right thinkers because you want knowledge. We call it craving. As a Mason, when you want something, you're craving. Women, when you're pregnant, you crave certain things. So it's the same thing. I just haven't craved the truth. And those who crave knowledge and want the better for themselves, you feed them knowledge, the truth, not the belief system. It won't satisfy you. Belief won't satisfy your cravings. Truth will. That's right thing of philosophy. Okay? Yeah, I was told as a philosopher, you will always have something to say about whatever. Meaning your conversation is, yeah, but it's conversation with thought behind it, with philosophical knowledge of things. I know people who just study the book. Okay, but I got plenty of books to study. I study from plenty of books. So it ain't about one book and mastering that one book. No, it's a lot of information in all my books. That's what I use them for. That's what I study them for, learn them for, so I can teach others the same truth that I learned. And if I'm gonna do the shortcut, I'm doing homework for you. I'm gonna give you the information. All you gotta do is use it. Turn in the channel, teach a lesson, and then implement it. Personal trainers now, I hear now, they ain't coming in person. They doing everything on the video. So I'm no different than them. I'm personal training you from here. All right, here, let's go. Yeah, I'm a talker, but without knowledge, what I say means nothing much of use for anybody. If it's just me running off at the mouth, I'm giving instructions, I'm giving life lessons. Philosophy masters can talk about pretty much anything with knowledge of it. Why? That's what you study for, to have knowledge of things that you can talk about, that you can discuss and teach. I don't teach nothing that I don't practice. I mean, y'all can say that. Okay, let's go. Now, myths. For all you Bible thumpers believing that the people in the Bible really existed, understand it's called a myth. It's called allegorical stories. Okay, theological stories. Why? It's somebody's idea. It didn't have to really happen. It's a point to teach a concept, a lesson. That's what I do for you. I'm giving you the myth. I know it's a myth, but we create them to teach, to learn, to emulate a concept. That's all it is. So understand that. Yeah, I love a good story. We all do. Grew up hearing folklore. That's verbal communicating. We didn't have writing ancient time. So everybody talked and explained. But who was the one getting education? Where did they get the knowledge from? Huh? I teach by storytelling. Again, myth are stories with hidden messages in them. That's the whole point of an esoteric message. It's a hidden meaning behind the messages, but most people just take the exo. That means the top part, the top. When you see an iceberg, perfect example, a duck on the pond. You see him, he's cool, top of the body, he's just chilling. But if you go down behind the water, man, he's working like hell. So your mind should work the same way to figure things out, calculate, and put you in a better position to do things you need to do for yourself. So the brain has to be put to work. That's what it does. It wants to work. All right. Right then, the philosophy knows that our mythical gods and goddesses are meant to teach us about ourselves and emulate the god and goddess concepts. They're constant aspects of your character. I take discernment. That's Ampu, aka Anubis. That's meaning you know right from wrong and you can perform right on a regular basis. Why? I know what I'm doing. I know the difference between right and wrong. But some of us make bad decisions because we're ignorant. Ignorant don't mean you're dumb, stupid. It means you don't know without knowledge. Ignorance means without knowledge. A lot of us is without knowledge. The Bible. Let's talk about that book of basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's all mythological stories, allegorical stories. I hate to keep making this concept, but if you got a bunch of people, all them people, and nobody has a grave site, what that tell you? We can't go to Osiris and Isis grave site. There's none. We know that. We created the concept to get education, to teach how to be, how to do, and live in this world to get to the next one. There's rules. Your Bible says the same thing. Basic instructions. What's the basic instruction? Believe? No. Knowledge. Understanding. Basic instructions. Let's get back to the lesson. If you believe, if your belief is in a well-dressed lie, which is religion, you can't know the truth for yourself or yourself. Why? Because you're being led down the wrong road. You're being lied to. You're being played, being misinformed for a purpose. Living those truths. Cool, let's get back to what I do. Living those truths are the way to what? Manifest, aka prove that the truth you learned and studied works. Why? When you manifest it for yourself, you become knowledgeable, you become a righteous living person, doing and living the right thing. I live by my spiritual truths on a day-to-day basis. So I'm God conscious. I keep God in my mix. I don't have to be prayed up. I'm conscious of God. Right thinking philosophy is based on what? Those myths of spiritual truths that you can live by and prove that they stay alive because they work. Truth don't die like the spirit. It just stays there. If you think you know the truth, live it. Find out. Put it to use. Well, the Bible says this. Okay, put it to use. And I'm telling you, like I always did, I don't say the Bible don't work. Like TD Jakes say, it works if what? You work it. It's proven fact. But same thing about that 2,000-year-old proven fact. I got 10,000-year-old proven fact that I deal with, not the 2,000. That's the only difference. Understand that, please. I can teach you what I experienced. That's wisdom. Those are my truths. But until you have your own experience, you just going by what I said. And a lot of us just take what somebody said to us, the pastor, the preacher, and just say that's it. Don't do your own. No. I'm a due diligent type of dude. I like to know for myself. So if you say it, I'm gonna go check it out for myself. You can just say, well, what I say, some people do. And they come back saying he was right. So appreciate that. Next one. Truth, watch this. Light is like God, and it can be shared without losing any of the truth. It stays the same. My philosophy was truth then. My philosophy that what I'm teaching is still the truth now. I use it. Last one. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope the lesson was good. But you need to know truth. Yeah, we want the truth. We got our young have to have the truth. Parents, think about that one. Stop lying to the children. Just give it to them straight. They're yours. They should be able to handle the truth. Or unless you can't or don't know the truth, then that's another issue. But if you got the truth, pass it along. If you exhibit the truth, they will see it and they will pick it up. They pick up the lies. They follow that. They'll follow something that's positive. But if you ain't showing them that, that's going to be hard to do for them unless they go outside of the family. That's why it took a village to raise the family. Remember them? All right, let me wrap this up. Last one. You have to live the truth in order to teach the truth. That's right in the philosophy. If you ain't living it, don't give me advice that you don't take. I hate to hear somebody say, well, you should. Do you? If you ain't doing it, don't tell somebody else to. I'm a truth seeker. I'm a truth learner. And I'm a truth liver. So I'm a truth teacher. Truth is what I rely on to get done what I need to do for myself. So I'm going to pass that along. Simple as that. I can tell my son, I can only give you what I have. He gave it to me. I'm going to give it to you. It's your job to take it from there and do what you choose. Okay? Children, when your parent give you certain things, you can use them or choose to do your own. Once you get grown, you got a choice to make. Do you or do what you was told to do? We give you morals. We give you understanding from right and wrong at an early age. As you grow, you start to learn for yourself. The first 7 years are impressionable ones for anybody. So whatever your environment that you're in for the first 7 years, you pretty much locked into that because that's all going to be restored up here. Remember Tahuti? Tahuti come out the box, taking note, recording. That's your mind adjusting to what surrounds you. You're surrounded. You get comfortable with them, and that's going to be who you are and how you are for the rest of your days. It's up to you to make the change. Some of us do, some of us don't. But that's the rule. Let's go. Truth comes from what? Having knowledge or what? Experience of the truth. If you haven't experienced the truth, if you don't know the truth, stop talking about the truth until you know the truth for yourself. Same thing about God. I know God, so I'm talking about God all the time. I heard people tell me, I had a conversation with one of my friends. The conversation got heated because we have difference in opinion. And he told me, can we talk about something other than God? No, my man, no. If your conversation ain't God generated, we can't have none. And I ain't talked to him since. Just a fact. That's the way it is. All right. You can be taught the truth, shown the truth, but it's up to you to what? Live the truth and know the truth for yourself, just like God. I'm going to lay it out for you, but you have to have that experience, that mystical experience, that epiphany when you meet for yourself, your higher self, and you know that's what you're dealing with. You know yourself now. Make friends, okay? Shake hands and become acquainted with your higher self. I did. It's a beautiful thing. All right, here you go. Now, trust is as strong as love when experienced. Why? For yourself. It sets you free and it gives you information. It gives you self-knowledge, which is the best knowledge. Biblical, scholarly, street, all that's fine. But self-knowledge trumps all of those. That's when you get the experience for yourself. That counts. That counts as becoming wise. Wisdom, knowledge, and experience gives you that. Last one, preaching to it, and hope you enjoyed the lesson again. Truth, like this, is the highest level of knowing thyself. And guess what? Your higher self. Be true to yourself. Remember, to that Maya, be true. That means be true to yourself. Always know the truth. Dispense the truth. Learn the truth. Live by your truth. We all want the truth. We all should have the truth. That's what I do for you. Be the truth. I'll be back.